Wait, I can't do it without it. Okay, welcome back. So I'm going through all my CDs and I'm judging if they're well good or guff. Or I thought it was, but some of them are just kind of alright. So join me for the Tears, the Fears, and the Tears for Fears CDs. There are no Tears for Fears CDs. There's still so much Blink-182 still to come, including 2 copies of the Blink-182 Take Off Your Pants and Jacket album. We've also got there's the live album there and some other yeah, so much to look forward to, guys. So much to look forward to. Alright, let's keep going with this horror show. So, listening. No, I'm not listening. Alright, who's going to be next to get the judgment treatment? It's more Blink-182. This one's better than Delonge. It's difficult now to listen to Tom's lyrics or to not be embarrassed when singing along to most of them. But there's a lot of very catchy pop songs. Even a bit more, there's a bit more retrospective stuff on here as well. So it shows that they're kind of moving on from that, 2.5 minute punk pop banger thing. And anthems at the end, so it's got to go in the well good pile. Anthem's their best song, probably. Maybe. Don't know. I'll ask my sister, she knows which ones are the best. Everything's gonna fall down again, isn't it? Alright, we got Silver Sun. Silver Sun, like a Britpop band, although really they kind of sound more like Weezer, which is cool. Lots of vocal harmonies and things. There are 2 excellent songs on this album. Wonderful and Lava. Rivers should be jealous for not writing those songs, I think. Their lyrics are a bit annoying at times because it's just kind of mishmash of random things. What is it? Ooh, Vaseline, put some pepper on it. Maybe margarine into a crank tank. Which, I know, it's better than nothing you rubbish, love song lyrics. But there's some undeniable pop goodness in those couple of songs. Overall though, there's quite a few throwaway tracks. All these albums had like 15 songs back then. Nowadays they have like 6. It's going in the guff pile, unfortunately. Alright, let's take one from this side so it doesn't all collapse on me completely. Okay, this is a blank CD. I think this is like a mixed CD with like Modest Mouse and I think there's some Blink-182 on there as well. So the Beatles, 1962 to 1966. That was the year Paul died. It's hard to talk about the Beatles in general because it's like attacking people. It's like personal attacks on people because they're so invested in the Beatles being the best band ever. And a lot of these songs are annoying. Love Me Do is quite an annoying song. Actually, I got caught out by She Loves You because I was like, ooh, that doesn't sound like it's in 4/4. Interesting. And it actually is. I got tricked by some early Beatles. Listening through this, they just have this formula and they stuck to it for a lot of CD 1 on here. CD 2 is where they start doing some interesting things. I like the fact that they were just a boy band, but then they started doing weird stuff with recording equipment and time signatures and that kind of thing. I can respect them for that, but I don't like this era Beatles, and I feel like I'm not allowed to say that, but I should be because it's just an opinion. Jeez, you guys. Miffing me up. Okay, so we've got a bit more Tom DeLonge going on here. I forgot to mention, didn't I, on the Enema of the State, there's the song called Aliens Exist, and now it's like, he wasn't joking, that song's, it's true, it happened to him. He was abducted by aliens. This album, I don't think I've ever actually listened to. I know the song Call to Arms and Everything's Magic. I don't know that one. Maybe that was that the single Call to Arms? And I'm alive. That always reminds me of a level of Panzer Dragoon Saga because of the drum samples. They sound like someone hitting bits of metal. And there was a mine. You had to go into a mine in Panzer Dragoon, and there was all this and it sounds like that one. So you know, for that reason alone, I'm going to say this is I'm not going to say it's rock. This is Guff. It's the U2 guitars. They make it Guff. There's some good. I like his melodies though. He still writes good melodies. Let's go over the dangerous side. Dangerous side. Ghetto Kids' first album. Again, a bit like Oscar, this is really them kind of trying stuff out. They haven't quite got to the like when they were at their peak. The ideas aren't. It's not quite at the pinnacle yet, but it's nice to hear that. I'm glad this exists, and there are some really good songs on it. Shorty is one of my favourite Ghetto Kids songs. But it's just like the album afterwards, every song is my favourite Ghetto Kids song. So, you know. And I saw them live and they played a couple of this and they're really good live, energetic songs. And maybe with better production, although, you know, that lo-fi punk stuff, that's what they were going for. So, yeah, it's still a bit Guff. Put it in the Guff. I'm being fair here. Alright, what fell down? Further Seems Forever, which was Chris Carrabba, I think you pronounce his name. He used to be in this band, and they did a good album called The Moon Is Down, and then they got another singer, and this is bad. It's partly the production, it's just like they're all kind of boringly playing it sounds like anyway. So they just didn't capture any kind of energy in the recording. But also it just feels like the strange timings are done just to be strange timings, and they haven't made any effort to make them catchy or make a point to them being like, it's just they've added a beat, so it's not 4/4, or they've taken one away and then that just happens. Not like there's a point to it. It's Guff stuff. Sorry guys, Guff. Kerrang! The album. All your favourites on here. Limp Bizkit, Papa Roach, Slipknot. Alright, next. I'll go on the safe side. Safe side again. Cats and Cats and Cats. Who the hell? Next. It's more Blink-182. I like that they made this album. If they'd have kept going in this direction, they could have been like a really, really good band, but they didn't. Their new stuff's bad. This is the first thing I remember, now it's the last thing that's on my mind. That's a good song, and there's some other good ones. The one with Robert Smith from The Cure on here is pretty cool, but it's a bit of a bloated album, and there's not that much to keep you hooked till the end. Oh, there's I Miss You as well, which is that's a cool song. You know, they'd obviously been listening to a lot of The Cure when they wrote it, and then that's how Robert Smith ended up on there. But, you know, respect. Dangerous Side again. Dangerous Side, the side of danger. I've never listened to this album before. Oh, it's Alt J. What's the appeal of Alt J? Why do people like them? What do they even sound like? They seem to like Nara. Arrival in Nara. Nara. Leaving Nara. Is this an album about Nara? Maybe it's all about deer. Why do I feed them? They eat anything. Anything I take out of my pocket or put into my pocket. They've eaten my pocket. I'm assuming that's what he sounds like. Guff? Who knows? This is my pal Piotr from Poland. He came over to Japan, did a little tour, and we played a few shows with him. Don't know why I'm opening it, but this is his greatest hits CD. He does like acoustic math rocky guitar, lots of finger picking stuff, and that's really cool. He's recently been doing more electric stuff. Check out his Facebook page, because he's doing lots of live streams, or he has been doing live streams over the lockdown, and I'm pretty jealous of his ability to loop stuff in an engaging way. I find it quite difficult to loop stuff and keep it not boring, but he manages to do it all on his own, and that's a skill. So well, good. Something else fell down. Mystery package. First song's called Iyo Zono Hana? What was it? Zono say? Can't remember. It might be them. I'm not sure. Nothing fell down. Phoenix TX or Phoenix TX. I don't know. I used to say Phoenix because it's an F rather than PH. That doesn't make sense though. These guys are bad. They're kind of that pop punk thing that was kind of trying to be funny by putting on some kind of heavy metal tracks, like who else did that? Like Sum 41 did it as well, right? Just terrible idea. Get out of here. Get out of here. Another mix CD. This one also says K on it, so it's probably more Blink 182. In the pile. Alright. Another dangerous one. Songs with Disney. Christmas with Disney. It's got to be well good, hasn't it? Oh jeez. I need to have a break. Who'd have thought pointing at CDs and talking rubbish would make you so tired or so sad?